Now, amid the rise in cases of mucormycosis or black fungus infection among COVID-19 survivors, the government has released an evidence-based advisory for screening, diagnosis and management of the disease, stating that it may turn fatal if not cared for. Now, take a look at what you should do and should not do and how to detect if you are infected with this dangerous fungus.
With increasing number of COVID infections across the nation, the virus-induced black fungus or cases of mucormycosis are on the rise as well. Usually found in COVID patients with high diabetes level and prolonged ICU treatment, the fungus infection can prove to be fatal if they are left unattended.
It is a mixture of uncontrolled diabetes with a lot of steroid and immunosuppression. Then they get susceptible to get unusual atypical infections. And one of them is the mucormycosis. If diagnosed early, it can be picked up early. The other thing which happens is often there is a lot of moisture which is there around the oxygen generating equipment like mask, etc. And that makes the milieu more inappropriate. So we need to take some very simple measures like cleaning the mouth, throat, nose, and ensuring that we control the glucose or sugar very tightly.
Doctors and experts have warned against taking the black fungus lightly, as it can lead to extensive surgeries like removal of lung lobes or whole lung from the patient's body.
As a rhinocerebral form, which means affection of the paranasal sinuses, the eyes, and then spreading to the brain in those cases where it is not controlled timely. However, this fungus can affect other organs as well. For example, we have seen good number of cases in the pulmonary, in affecting the lungs, what we call as pulmonary mucormycosis. So in those patients, we have managed these patients with very extensive surgeries like lobectomies, that is removal of the lobe of the lung or even removal of one lung itself.
The centre has released an advisory that has listed down a series of do's and don'ts for people who have been infected with the fungus. The advisory jointly released by the Health Ministry and the ICMR has advised people not to ignore warning signs of the infection, along with a flowchart for what to do and what not to do. Patients have been advised to monitor blood sugar levels and maintain hygiene during oxygen therapy. While Niti Aayog's VK Paul reassured that the outbreak of the black fungus was not yet massive in the country,
डायबिटीज़ नहीं है तो बहुत अनकॉमन है कि म्यूकरमाइकोसिस हो. सुनने में आया है कि कुछ एरियाज़ में कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है कि जो कोविड से ठीक हो गए, कोविड चल रहा था, उनको म्यूकरमाइकोसिस हुआ. लेकिन ये भी याद रहे कि ऐसी बहुत बड़ी कोई आउटब्रेक हो रही है, ऐसा भी नहीं नज़र में है. वॉच कर रहे हैं और अपने तरीके से इसका सर्वेलेंस हम कर रहे हैं. तो रीअश्योर करना चाहेंगे कि ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत बड़ी तरीके से कोई आउटब्रेक हो गई, ऐसा नहीं है. और प्रिकॉशंस लेंगे तो नहीं होगी, वो भी मैं.
Health officials of Gujarat and Maharashtra have raised an alarm. At least 8 COVID survivors have lost their vision in Maharashtra. While particular stress has been laid on COVID patients with diabetes, doctors and experts have not entirely ruled out the possibility of infection in non-diabetic patients as well. The advisory has also mentioned certain circumstances when people should suspect an infection of the fungus. With the COVID infection rates growing higher than ever, the black fungus or mucormycosis outbreak has added another war for humankind to be fought fiercely. Bureau Report, Republic TV.